final eliminator for the super featherweights. We are talking Jono Carroll, the Intercontinental Champion, taking on the number 3. Well, I should say number 4. This is a battle because in IBF, we have the vacant spots always on top. Number 1 and 2. So number battle on number 3 and 4. Number 4, Jono Carroll. Number 3, Guillaume. I have a hard time with these French pronunciations. Guillaume Frenois. Guillaume Frenois. They're going at it. Like I said, Jono Carroll is the IBF Intercontinental Champion. Excuse me now. What is the Intercontinental Champion? If you don't give a rat's ass about it, fuck off. You know, right here on the Double RT Boxing Show, we like talking belts. We like talking rankings. We like boxing. We like those levels. So if you don't care about the belts, fuck off. Bollocks. Kick bollocks. Now, you know, the Intercontinental belt, the Intercontinental, it's for you new viewers, you know, sorry to be so much profanity, you know, but, you know, we go over the belts real quick for the new viewers who don't want to fuck off and want to stay around and know, hey, why are you so angry about the Intercontinental? Explain it to me, Mr.A. I will do that. Thank you for tuning into the Double RT Boxing Show. The Intercontinental belt means, you know, for him to fight Tevin Farmer, the champion in the United States, the way it works, you know, obviously he could just get the fucking title shot, but and systematically with the system and the belts and the formations and the formulas and blah blah blah, the way it works, supposed to work is the system. The Intercontinental belt, you know, there's the international. Basically, you can go from country to country within a continent. You can cross borders. Intercontinental belt, you can cross the borders. But you have the Continental belt. That means you could cross the borders into another continent. But for Jono to fight the champion in the United States, he needs the Intercontinental belt. It means he can go from one continent to another continent, but the inter means you have to cross a land of water to get to that other continent. So that's really a traveling champion. So I said you got the Continental, means you could go from Europe to Asia. You know what I mean? They touch. Or you could go from US to Mexico, US to Canada. Though that's a continental belt. Or to go from I guess Ireland, where Jono's at, to United States, he needs the Intercontinental. He needs to cross over a body of water to fight a champion. So Intercontinental Champion Jono Carroll travels over. So there's a little, hopefully that helped. Hopefully that let you say, okay, cool, I dig belts. I dig the way the belts mean, because a lot of people just shit on the belts. If you follow the system, it makes boxing a little worse. It builds up fighters. That's what we do on the Double RT Boxing Show. Now back to this fight. Sorry for the little sideway track, but hey, if it helped you, give that thumbs up. If it was interesting belt talking, give that thumbs up. If you're a new viewer and you found all that interesting, subscribe and hit that thumbs up. Now back to the fight. Number 3 and 4, IBF final eliminator. Winner takes on Tevin Farmer. Now, if you're one who about experience, rounds and rounds of experience, Guillaume Frenois has 344 rounds of experience against Jono Carroll, 88. So, whoa, shit. You know? Okay, so that lets you know there's going to be an age difference, 35 to 26. Jono Carroll, 26 years old, Intercontinental Champion, 88 rounds. Southpaw, both of these guys are 16-0 and 3 knockouts. Now, which is because his last 3 fights, well, his last 2, he's gotten 2 of his knockouts out of his 3 fights. So his power is coming on late in his career. 46-1 with 12 knockouts against for Frenois, 5'7". I believe he might be the taller and the reachier guy in this fight. Now, I have big interest in this fight. I like Jono Carroll's style. It's because usually I favor the movers. I love movements. I love the sweet science. I love people who use the ring. I like Like, I like Chris Algieri, the 140 Chris Algieri, the one who fought Pacquiao, the one who fought Ruslanov. That movement, I like that one. Not the one in the pocket. That moving ass Chris Algieri, I like that style. I like Eric Stanley Lara. You know, I like how Kell Brook was fighting Triple G. That movement, I like Floyd. That's, you know, how to use the ring. Amir Khan, I think, does it well. But I like, for some reason, I like Jono, who just comes straight forward and puts a boot in your ass. Tyson Fury's a good mover. I like that. Jono Carroll comes forward to put a boot in your ass. Body shots, jab, uppercuts. Just his defense is a little suspect. He's a high guard, so he eats a lot of stuff up. And while Frenois, I hope I'm pronouncing that name right, Frenois. You know, it's almost like Daniel Dubois. So I'm saying, I'm thinking it's Frenois. Guillaume Frenois. You know, leave a comment if I'm dead wrong, you know, in pronunciation, how to pronounce it. Guillaume Frenois. La expert taking on the Celtic Warrior. The dude's fast. He's for 35 years old. He's old in the fight game. He's fast on his feet. He's fast hand speed. If he could use his feet and have the stamina, because Jono's going to come around and try and work that body. He's going to try and put him against the ropes, work that body, and just come forward. You know, if Guillaume can move around the ring and jab him and keep him on the distance, it'll be interesting. Because Jono, as much as I find his style entertaining, he could get hit and he cuts easy. Well, it's been headbutt cuts recently, his last fights, but that scar tissue eventually is going to be cutting. Eventually, if he starts getting tagged on his headbutt cuts, I think like 2 of his last 3 fights, he's been busted open over each eyes, if not a cut each eye. So unfortunately, he's going to run into some bad scar tissue in his career. If he is kept at a bay, movement might stop Jono. His footwork ain't the best, so you might be able to reset him. But can you have enough firepower and stamina to keep him off? You know, it's kind of like how Jason Wellborn was fighting Jared Hurd. Wellborn was doing good, but remember how sweaty and fucking drenched he was, and it was only round 4? Like, damn. This motherfucker is working hard, and he has a long way to go. I think Guillaume is going to have that same type of problem. He's going to be looking good the first 3 rounds, but he's going to be like fucking putting a lot of effort into looking good. It's going to be like, dude, you're only like in round 3, bro. You are fucking drenching. You're working hard. You're breathing hard, and it's only round 3. And I think Jono just going to wear him down and just beat him down, stop him against the ropes, and I think he's going to just body shot him and just stop him. I'm going with Jono Carroll winning this fight by a TKO. Struggling the first couple rounds, you know, with the speed, the footwork of Frenois. I think eventually he's going to stop him the 7th, 8th round, move on to that Tevin Farmer, and that's a whole nother video, because like I said, I am deeply entertained by the thought of that fight. I was going with Jono on that fight. I'm going with Tevin Farmer. Then I'm like, dude, it's that. I want to see that fight. That's a styles make fight for me. We will talk about that fight right here on the Double RT Boxing Show. That is if this prediction is right. Jono Carroll with his 7th, 8th round TKO of Guillaume Frenois, and still the IBF Intercontinental Champion. Thank you for tuning in.